YouTube, welcome back. We got the settings, graphics, sound, everything type of video for you guys today. You guys have been asking me over and over again. I've been testing a whole bunch of different things. Of course, these are going to be subject to change, but I wanted to show you guys what I'm using to consistently have 144 FPS, and you don't need to have Nvidia filters anymore, which is really, really awesome. The one main issue that a lot of people have been having in Caldera is spotting enemies. And so if you have a 1440p monitor, that's going to be much, much easier overall than any sort of settings video that I can give to you. Hopefully you can get one of those. And if not, hopefully your 1080p monitor is around 24 inches. That's kind of the sweet spot for pixels per inch, otherwise known as PPI. We all enjoy having our graphics tuned, but you know what we also really like? Smashing the thumb up video for the YouTube algorithm. Feel free to say hi in the comments or let me know if I missed something. If you guys want more updates and tips and tricks, make sure you guys are subscribed. And with that, let's get right into it. So we're gonna go straight over to options. Now, this is obviously gonna be on PC. We're gonna go to graphics. I'm running full screen borderless. You guys can see my monitor, all this good stuff here. You guys can screenshot this, of course. Might be a little bit more helpful. So custom frame rate limit. I leave mine at 144 because that's what my monitor is at. You can leave this unlimited if you want, but that's what I have. And then I have 60 and 60 for menu and out of focus. Brightness, this one's going to depend on your monitor right here. This one should be barely visible. It might not show up on YouTube, but right here, it is barely visible to me. And then this is used in conjunction with this right here. So these are the Nvidia control panel settings that I'm using for my monitor. Brightness is at 55, contrast is at 80, gamma is at 1, digital vibrance is at 65, hue is at 0. And so this is not any sort of like Nvidia special colors. These are just your desktop colors. We're actually not using any of the Nvidia filters, and that's how we're able to get a very, very nice FPS. You guys can see my field of view is maxed. Camera movement is actually going to be least. I'm testing this right now. It used to be 100. Now I'm going to try it at 50. Ninja Edit. We've been testing this, and I really strongly encourage you guys to make sure your camera movement is set to 50%, not 100. It comes default at 100, and that's for some cinematic garbage. I promise you, you do not want it. The bombs falling from the sky and all that stuff, it's just going to make your screen just too much, and you're not going to be able to fight easily. Make sure that's turned to 50%, and you're also probably going to get a little bit of a performance boost as well. Streaming quality is low, textures at normal. You can also have this on high if you like, but right now I'm going to try it on normal. Texture filters at normal, particle quality is at low. Bullet impacts, you want this to be enabled. That way you can see your sprays. Tessellation disabled, dismemberment disabled, on texture, on-demand texture streaming disabled. If you guys have any sort of issues with your game, usually this is going to help out as well, restarting your shaders. Film strengths at 1, film grain 0, DLSS disabled, and the aliasing, I have mine off. I like how it looks. Whenever I turn this one, any other setting, it looks too smooth. I don't like how it looks. It's not a good smooth, at least to my eyes. Depth of field I have disabled, motion blur disabled, weapon motion blur disabled. Shadow map resolution's low. Cache spots shadows. I'm testing these on enabled. I probably am gonna be going back to disabling these, but it just really just depends on your GPU compatibility. Particles at low, direct disable, ambient disable, and SSR disable. Here's my keyboard and mouse. DPI 1200. In game, I've turned mine to 3.25. That's because I'm using a very, very lightweight mouse. And I'm using a brand new mouse pad, so this one might even go even lower. I might turn it to like 3.15 or something, but right now this is that. ADS mouse sensitivity, you want it set to relative. The multiplier set to 1. You don't want it to have any sort of acceleration. Mouse acceleration 0, mouse filtering 0, mouse smoothing no. Movement, slide behaviors, tap, crouch, toggle, prone toggle. This one so far is working okay. Sprint tactical behavior, have it turned to toggle. Also automatic tack sprint, very, very important. Parachute auto deploy, I always break my legs, so I have mine enabled. Hold to use, disabled. WASD, obviously these are my keybinds. Jump, crouch, I have prone to Z, that's from PUBG. Sprint is left shift. I don't have a walk setting anyway, so I guess we're good there. Sprays I have for my tilde. Depleted ammo weapon switch is enabled, is delayed. This is standard. These are all standard. You guys can just screenshot these. This is basically all standard. Armor plate behavior. Oh, this one's supposed to be apply all. Well, hey, we found something. That's good. We're gonna kind of roll down. Fire weapon, obviously. Aim down sight, obviously. Reload. I have my next weapon. I don't use scroll wheel because then you're going to miss and you're going to biff. So we use the 1 and 2. 1 and 2. There we go. Weapon mount, I have for my forward mouse button on the side. Alternative fire, that's going to be switching your fire mode. I always have my guns on full auto anyway. Melee finishing mode is going to be my closer mouse button on the side. Grenade is G. Tactical equipment, that's going to be like stuns and flashes is Q. Armoring up is 4. Night vision goggles is N. That's the same as Tarkov. Field decorator is going to be X. All the other stuff is good. These are all standard if I remember correctly. I don't think I've changed anything here. So again, you can screenshot if you want. This is just going to be for like Yeah, vehicles and kill streaks. So change these however you want. Scoreboard, hold. Map behavior, hold. Map cursor, enable. That's going to be able for you to zoom in and out. Inventory, hold. Ing is E. I have mine to E, and then I have use, or like whatever it's called, like pick things up is F. Enters the chat on text. T is for push to talk. I may change that later. Menu navigation. This is nothing else. Okay, let's go to audio. I'm still using midnight mode, obviously. My headphones are the Sennheiser 6XX. They're connected to it's called a SHIT, S-C-H-I-I-T, a SHIT Magni headphone amplifier that's connected to my Go XLR. This is obviously a little bit overkill. Most people I recommend, you know, just getting your standard HyperX, your standard Logitech, or if you want something that's similar to this, you can get a 5.8X Jubilee from Sennheiser with mass drop. That's what I recommend. I do have the 5.8X still. It's just that I wanted to try this one out, but for most people, the 5.8X is not only cheaper, but it's going to be better in most cases. I got airstruck. Airstrike. Nice. Stuff you need to have high, but unfortunately the bombing is just really loud, so midnight mode may help with that a little bit. Just try that out. Dialogue, I have this one turned down to 30. Music is turned down as well. I don't have mono audio, obviously. Make sure if you're having any sort of issues with audio, make sure your stuff's all set up properly in your audio settings. Voice chat volume I have to 39. That's for other people. I don't want them to be bleeding my ears. My mic is set to 100. I don't have war tracks on because I'm streaming, obviously. Those are off and disabled. Okay. Controller, I'm sorry, I'm not a controller player. Yeah, that's basically it, I think. I don't... oh, yeah, minimap shape, make sure you have it set to square. You see more with the square. Definitely have that set to the square. Default kill feed duration. Oh, yeah, if you want to have your FPS counters, all this stuff, yeah, make sure you have these all enabled over here. I don't have GPU or CPU time because that, I mean, that's just overkill. I have skip introduction movie because... That's always just too much. Alrighty, and this is with all the settings enabled. You guys can see the FPS is pretty much really close to 140, 144. We do have it limited over there. You could probably unlimit it if you really truly wanted to. Let me turn that volume down just a little bit more. You guys can see him just flying around here. We're gonna try to go over to sub pen. This is gonna probably be a tough area. Any area that has like a whole bunch of stuff, maybe I can go capital as well, but I think sub pen's good. We got a lot of vegetation here, a lot of buildings. Go ahead and give those settings a try. Again, any of the color related settings, you're probably going to have to just kind of go with whatever looks good for your monitor. My monitor is going to be different from your monitor. I have two of the exact same monitor, and one of them tends to look a little bit different. So that's just kind of how it is. Until we get anything much better, I think this is what we're gonna be stuck with. But I'm pretty happy with this. This is definitely very competitive, and I'm getting a lot better frames now because I don't have to run those really pesky Nvidia. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Just if I can get this. I don't think I can. Nope. Because I don't have to run those pesky Nvidia filters. So that's always very nice to see. Again, if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you guys want more videos. We got a lot more coming in. And make sure you guys have hit a thumb up for the video. That helps to share this, and hopefully we can help more and more people. And also let me know down in the comments if maybe I missed something, or if you guys caught anything that I should maybe know about. Thanks, guys.